What is a point? A point is an exact location in space. So take this exact location in space that's identified. This is a point. And points are normally named with a capital letter. So this capital letter A next to this point indicates that that's the name of this point. So here we have point A. Now points can be found in a bunch of different locations. Take this line for instance. It has points on it. Looking at a couple of these points, we have point B and point C. Now the exact location in space of each of these points is along this line. Now points are not just confined to lines. They can be found almost anywhere. What about a plane? Well, a plane is made up of points. Here we can identify one of those. We have point D. This point is in this plane. Now, points are not just confined to lines and planes. Again, they can be found a bunch of different places. What about this angle? Are there points on this angle? Yes, there are. Here we have point E. Here we can have point F, and here we can have point G. So these are just a few of the points that are found on this angle. And points can even be in polygons. Take this triangle for instance. We can label some of the points. Point H, point J, and point I are all points on this triangle. Now points also serve a special purpose. A lot of these geometric shapes are named for some of their points. Here we can name this line with the points that are identified. Points B and C. We could name this line, line BC. Here we could name this angle for its identified points. We have angle EFG. And over here, this triangle can be named triangle HJI. So now we know some special uses for points. Now in addition to points being almost anywhere, there are some points that have special names. To see some of these special names, let's look at this line segment. The ends of this line segment are points. We have point L and point M. These points have a special name. The points that are found on the end of a line segment are called endpoints. So each of these points on this line segment that end the line segment are endpoints. Here, point L is an endpoint, and here point M is an endpoint. Both of those points are endpoints of this line segment. Now if we identify the point that's halfway between the two endpoints, we have another point with a special name. This point is called the midpoint of the line segment. It's the point that's found halfway between the two endpoints on the line segment. Now if we look back at this angle, one of these points has a special name too. This point right here, that's found at the intersection of the two rays that make up the angle. This point is called the vertex of the angle. So here, point F is the vertex. So remember, a point is an exact location in space, and points can be found pretty much anywhere.